Hey guys, and welcome to a video that's just a little bit different. To celebrate 7,000 subs, I've decided to do a video that people have asked me constantly for. One that talks about my favourite loadouts. I get messages all the time, in game or on YouTube, asking what my favourite setups are. So what better time to do it than this? Okay, so down to number 5 in the countdown of my favourite Warframe loadouts. It's Necross with the trusty sidearm, the Winds of Purity Furus. And Necross has been one of those frames that I spent a huge amount of time on since he came out. Probably one of the most out of, well, most of the frames, to be honest. The thing about Warframe is that no matter what level you're at, you need resources constantly. And who better to speed up the gathering of the resources than a despoiled Necross? Okay, the gameplay might not be the most interesting, but there is something relaxing for me every now and again just to chill out on Necross and just desecrate to my heart's content, gathering resources at an insane rate. But the spoil synergizes so well with the health steal from the Furus that you can desecrate pretty much forever, only ever stopping every now and again to shoot a single enemy just from time to time to regain the health. I don't know what it is about Necross that makes me love playing him so much. Other frames where I have to spam abilities or just click once, like maybe Peacemaker, they bore me so quickly. But Necross doesn't seem to do that at all. Plus, who can't love the looks of our friendly rag and bone man? Definitely deserving of a spot on this list. At number 4, we have my Xcal Prime with Chester the Sonic Kubro. This is what I refer to as my Dark Sector Synthesis Hunter. The Dark Sector reference is the game that Digital Extremes made a long time ago, oddly enough, called Dark Sector, and the Xcal Proto skin that you see me rocking here is a reference to that. Not only that though, this is a Radiant finish build, allowing for finisher attacks opened up by Radial Blind, and what better melee weapon to give him than the addition to the Dark Sector set, the Proto Glaive skin. Now, I'll be the first to say that Xcal is not the best frame in the world, and I am super hyped by the rework that is coming for this. After seeing what was on the dev stream, I am so hyped for it. However, this is a fun loadout that synergizes really well together. The Radial Blind plus the finisher from the Glaive plus the fact that my Kubro is 7 formed, he's maxed out and has the ability not only to do finishes as well, taking advantage of the Radiant finish, but also it can tackle the synthesis target. So for this type of farm, he is the ideal companion. And this build isn't the quickest way to run these synthesis targets, that's for sure, but for pure theatre, inflicting the most amount of pain on the enemy faction as possible, this is a ton of fun. So on to number 3, and this is one of my favourite ever frames, the Mistress of Sound and favourite frame of Quiet Shy, Banshee. Now, I've always loved Banshee. I love the damage she can put out, the crowd control that she can manage from both silence and soundquake. Plus now the ability to strip away enemy armor with a single hit from a sonic boom. She's absolutely fantastic. She started off as one of those frames that most people forgot about, one that was never really considered, but she is seriously underrated and underplayed. Personally, I love the resonance build for Banshee, and combining that with weapons like the Ignis or the Embolist, which automatically hit sonar spots, or even the Tonkor, since, well, AoE weapons, explosions, they are always going to hit those sonar spots. So the more you kill, the more surrounding enemies become a giant walking ball of sonar spots. Plus when they stack on top of each other, you can pull off some insane damage hits. She is probably one of the frames that I feel doesn't get enough love from the community. And quite frankly, I can't figure out why. She's absolutely epic. One of the most useful frames out there. People just need to give her a chance. So, who makes number 2? Well, it's my favourite Ball of Fury, the Queen of Melee, Valkyr. Now, if I'd have done this video even a couple of months ago, Valkyr probably wouldn't have made my list at all. But recently, I've been using her a whole bunch. Now, if you watch my melee videos, you'll probably see that most of the time I run melee with Valkyr. Her insane armor, plus when you add in the arcanes like Guardian, she is the tankiest frame in the game, that is for sure. And she's taken me up to 70 minutes in Derelict Survival solo on many occasions. Combine that with Rage and Life Strike on the melee weapon, and until you start hitting those seriously high level enemies, Valkyr is pretty much an unkillable tank, and that's before you even take into account her invulnerability from Hysteria. But every melee queen needs an appropriate weapon to deal out her regal justice, and that for me is the Xcal Prime. The damage that thing puts out, quite frankly, is scary, and those 70 minutes ODS runs are all with the Xcal. When you take into account the raw damage, plus the crits, plus the Berserker, plus then you've got Warcry with Eternal War, you have this insane ball of fury that just shreds everything put in front of her. She is the only frame I actually enjoy using melee with. She is a ton of fun and easily has won me over. She absolutely is deserving of the second spot on this list. And so, on to my top spot, my favourite loadout in the game. Let's be honest here, you guessed it right at the start of the video, right? And you are right, it is Nyx. Now the funny thing about my favourite loadout is that it's not really a loadout as such. Nyx is my go-to frame. She is the queen of crowd control, whether it's through chaos or mind control. She controls the battlefield with ease and can take the pressure off even the least experienced teams, reducing incoming damage, filtering enemies, closer to objectives in waves using her chaos. She is an absolutely incredible powerhouse of a frame. Okay, so she's not the most survivable frame in the world, that's for sure, but she's not really designed to be on the front line. She's designed to be further back, choreographing the whole thing. It doesn't matter what I use with her, I always have fun playing Nyx. She was my first frame in game after Excalibur, farming for her, building her, and then using pretty much no other frame for about 6 months. She is still my most played frame. As soon as she got the Prime version, I was all over that, farming like a madman until she was in my inventory. And I've, every single other frame since has just not got the playtime as Nyx Prime. And then the Nemesis skin came out, and that was it. There would never be another frame that would make me play them anywhere near as much as I play Nyx right now. Now, I know it's kind of cheaty. We're doing a video talking about loadouts, and my top one is actually just a single frame. But that's because I don't have a fixed loadout with her. I use any and all weapons with her. I enjoy playing Nyx so much. It doesn't matter what weapon I have. I'll always have fun. So now you guys know a little bit more about me in game. What I like and what I like to do in terms of the way I play. I hope this answers some of your questions, and if it creates any more questions, then I will always be happy to answer them. Now, in addition to this, I am happy to announce that I've got several platinum codes to give away. Unfortunately, this time around, I do only have PC codes available, so I am sorry to my PS4 and Xbox subs. I really will try and sort things out for you guys next time. Entering to win this is pretty simple though. Just put in the comments below what your favourite loadout is if you have one. I will be interested to see which frames people favour, which weapons, that sort of thing, and so I look forward to seeing that. The winner will be announced next Wednesday, the 17th of June, so good luck to you all. As always guys, many thanks for the incredible support you all give to my channel. Talking with you guys and girls in the comments, in game, on streams, it's absolutely incredible, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart when I say thank you to all of you, and I shall see you in the next episode.